Ah, the year 69 AD. It was a turbulent time for Rome, eh? The Roman Empire, it was in chaos, you see. It was the year of the 4 emperors, a time of great uncertainty. Nero, the previous emperor, he had vanished. He had, how you say, taken his own life. And in his wake, a power struggle erupted. 3 emperors, they came and went in quick succession. The empire, it was on the verge of collapse. From this chaos emerged Vespasian. He was a seasoned general, known for his military victories. A man of humble origins, he was not afraid of hard work. He was exactly what Rome needed. Capiche? Vespasian seized power at the end of 69 AD. He brought with him a sense of stability, of determination. Rome was in desperate need of guidance, and Vespasian, he was ready to provide it. He would go on to rule for 10 years. His reign marked the beginning of a new dynasty, the Flavian dynasty. This dynasty, it would bring peace and prosperity to Rome. Vespasian, he found himself facing a daunting task, eh? The empire, it was in disarray. The treasury, it was empty. The army, restless. The people, they were losing faith. Vespasian, he tackled these problems head-on. He restored discipline in the army. He stabilized the economy. He reassured the people. His first concern, it was to replenish the state coffers. The empire, it needed money to function. Vespasian, he needed funds to rebuild Rome. He implemented new taxes, and he enforced existing ones more rigorously. One tax in particular, it would become quite infamous, eh? The urine tax. The urine tax, it was just one of Vespasian's many initiatives. He launched ambitious building projects. He reformed the legal system. He patronized the arts. Vespasian, he was determined to leave his mark on Rome. He wanted to be remembered as a great emperor. The urine tax, it might seem strange to us today, but in ancient Rome it made sense, you see. Urine, it was a valuable commodity. It had various practical uses. Tanners, they used it to treat leather. Laundries, they used it to clean clothes. Farmers even used it as fertilizer. Vespasian, he recognized an opportunity in this unusual commodity. He imposed a tax on the collection and sale of urine. Public urinals, called Vespasiani, they were installed throughout the city. Collectors, they would gather urine from these public facilities and sell it to various industries. This tax, although unusual, it was quite lucrative. It brought significant revenue to the imperial treasury. It also demonstrated Vespasian's pragmatism. He was willing to find creative solutions to Rome's financial problems. To understand the urine tax, we must shed our modern sensibilities. In ancient Rome, urine, it wasn't just waste. It was a valuable resource. Its ammonia content made it a powerful cleaning agent. Tanners used urine to soften hides. This was a crucial step in the leather-making process. Laundries used urine to remove dirt and grease from wool. This made the wool brighter and softer. Farmers even used urine to fertilize their fields. The Romans, they had developed various techniques for utilizing urine. They would let it ferment in vats, increasing its potency. They even diluted it to different concentrations, making it suitable for different purposes. The urine tax, as practical as it was, it also became the subject of much humor and ridicule. People joked that the emperor was profiting from something so, well, smelly. One story tells of Titus, Vespasian's son, expressing his disapproval of the tax. He found it undignified. Vespasian, in response, he held up a coin. It was a coin from the first batch of urine tax revenue. He asked Titus if it smelled. Titus, of course, he replied no. Vespasian then uttered the now famous phrase, pecunia non olet. Money doesn't stink. This anecdote, it reveals Vespasian's wit and pragmatism. He understood that ruling meant making tough decisions. He wasn't afraid to take unconventional measures, and he could also laugh about it. He knew how to disarm his critics with a well-placed joke. Vespasian's reign, it wasn't all about taxes and finances. He was also a builder. He wanted to leave behind grand monuments. One such monument was the Colosseum. Originally, it was known as the Flavian Amphitheater. The Colosseum, it was a massive amphitheater. It was built in the heart of Rome. It was a gift to the Roman people. It was a place of entertainment, of spectacle. Gladiator combats, animal hunts. Even mock naval battles took place within its walls. The construction of the Colosseum, it was a massive undertaking. It required thousands of workers and tons of materials. It was a testament to Roman engineering and architectural prowess. The Colosseum, it was more than just a building. It was a symbol of Roman power and ingenuity. It could hold up to 80,000 spectators. It was a place where Romans from all walks of life came together. They shared in the excitement of the games. The Colosseum also had a profound impact on Roman society. It reinforced the social hierarchy. The best seats, they were reserved for the emperor and the elite. The commoners, they sat farther away. Yet everyone could enjoy the spectacle. The games held in the Colosseum, they weren't just entertainment. They were also a form of social control. They provided an outlet for the frustrations of the people. They reinforced the idea of Roman dominance. Besides the Colosseum, Vespasian focused on restoring law and order. He knew that a stable empire required a fair judicial system. He reformed the Roman legal code. He cracked down on corruption. He made the courts more accessible to ordinary citizens. Vespasian also understood the importance of education. He provided state subsidies to teachers. He established new schools. He believed that an educated populace was essential for a strong empire. Vespasian's reforms, they weren't always popular, but they were necessary. They helped restore order after years of turmoil. They laid the foundation for a more stable and prosperous empire. Vespasian, he died in 79 AD, after a successful reign of 10 years. He was succeeded by his son Titus. Titus had been his father's right-hand man. He had proven himself to be a capable leader. He continued his father's policies. Titus completed the construction of the Colosseum. He inaugurated it with 100 days of games. He also faced his own challenges. He dealt with a devastating eruption of Mount Vesuvius. He provided aid to the victims of the disaster. Titus's reign was short. He died just 2 years after becoming emperor, but he is remembered as a wise and compassionate ruler. He continued his father's legacy of stability and prosperity. Together, Vespasian and Titus, they founded the Flavian dynasty. This dynasty, it ruled Rome for 27 years. It was a period of relative peace and prosperity. The Flavian emperors, they restored order after the chaos of the year of the 4 emperors. They left behind a legacy of impressive monuments. The Colosseum, it stands today as a reminder of their reign. They also implemented lasting reforms. These reforms strengthened the empire. The Flavian dynasty marked a turning point in Roman history. It ushered in a new era of stability and prosperity. It reminded the Roman people that even in the darkest of times, there was always hope for a brighter future. Vespasian, he may be best remembered for his unusual urine tax, but he was much more than that. He was a shrewd politician. He was a skilled general. He was a pragmatic ruler who understood the needs of his people. He restored order to a fractured empire. He replenished the state treasury. He built magnificent monuments. He reformed the judicial system. He left Rome stronger than he found it. Vespasian's story, it reminds us that great leaders often emerge from unexpected places. They are not afraid to make tough decisions. They are willing to do what is necessary for the common good. And sometimes they can even have a laugh about it.